Hey guys, Queen Spirit 1126 here for another angel number reading. Today we're doing angel number 26. I love that number, so it is one of my favorites. So we have 2, co-creation with spirit, 6, family, 8, abundance, and karma. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. So if you've ever been on my channel, then you know I use these cards whenever there needs to be a like spirit guides me, novice energy. So it's kind of like right now we are in a place where we're kind of like starting all over again with our mindset. Look, we have a little kitty here. We're allowing ourselves to grow, opening up our perspective and all of that. So we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. Here, this is our current space. We've kind of come to a new place where we're focusing on the things that we care about. We're focusing on the things that we have. We're appreciating all that's been, we're appreciating everything that we've been blessed with, everything that we're working hard for. Okay. But we have Temperance in reverse, which is issues with the timing. You're tired of waiting. You have been like literally just like impatient. It feels like the impatient here is with everything that we have been through, we have learned. Right now we are going through a reflection period. So Spirit is telling you to look back on everything, see and reflect on things that you could have done a little differently. And in that space, kind of learn from those things, okay? So it's 11:26, right, as we say that. So let's get these cards here. Right, so this is our current energy. I'm gonna grab a animal oracle card, man. Okay. So I'm gonna take all of these, co-create with spirit. This is 8, but that was that number 2 I was talking about. 5, rebirth is assured. And then we also have be loyal to what you love. All right, which is 19, which is also here with the 5 and the 14. All right, so 19 does break down the 1, which is our manifestation, our doing type energy. So this is really giving a vibe, and both of these are 5. Okay, so this is also a number that's telling you that change is on its way. Like change is on its way. Okay, so right now you're in this space of divine timing, because it does feel like a lot of divine timing. And basically we are kind of in a space where we're tired of waiting because it's been so long. But Spirit is saying, no, keep your loyalty to me. Like, be loyal to what you love, co-create with Spirit, be loyal to me. And a rebirth is reassured, is promised to you. So we're going to do our past here. And if you can see in the past, I have the 2021, which means this is definitely a very, very recent past. Okay, so this is what happened in our recent past, because something that's happened in our recent past has kind of been throwing us off of our game a little bit. So all right, we got one. Look at spirit work, compassion. All right. So in the recent past, we have either learned to give compassion. Somebody has given compassion to us that we thought wouldn't. All right, we're going to grab a couple cards on that compassion as well. Okay, we'll take these 3 since they flipped out. We have the Strength card, Queen of Wands in reverse. And then we also have the 9 of Cups in reverse. This feels like there was a lack of compassion that we honestly had to be strong through. Like we had to see things from somebody else's perspective, at a time when they were hurting us, damaging us. They were stopping our movements. They were wasting our emotions. And through all of that, we took the high road. It's kind of like you continue to take the high road, even though this person was pressuring you to do something else, and you stayed true to who you were. You didn't fall into that trap of them trying to make you somebody else. And this may be something that you just realized. Maybe that's why we have the 2021 here, because this is definitely something that's been going on for a while. I'm going to get some advice cards for you for this number 26. So we have the Ten of Wands here. All right. We also have an anchor here, which is the vibe of holding everything down, carrying a burden. Let's see. Then we have the Five of Cups here, which it did kind of land over here, turning our backs on things that we still had. So that kind of lack of compassion, that person that did that to us, even though we didn't intentionally go forward to hurt them, we kind of left them alone. It kind of spoiled us on good things that other people had to offer, or gifts that Spirit was bringing to us. All right. Spirit is saying be that anchor. But Spirit is also saying these burdens that you're carrying aren't actually burdens. Like if you looked at it in a different way, if you reorganize your belief pattern, you would kind of like appreciate those things. It's kind of like, it's kind of like having to pay rent every month. Like, yeah, it sucks that you have to pay rent every month, but what's the alternative? Not paying rent every month, not having a place to stay. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. It's like these aren't burdens. These are your anchors in life. These are the things that keep you balanced, keep you strong. These are the things that support you so you can have the strength and the courage that you need, that you used even when you got through this situation. All right, so we're going to pick one more tarot card here. I want to take that one. So we got the Empress in reverse. All right, so this really is giving me that you have been pulled in many directions. So the 10 wands is kind of like, oh, you have all these things, and you kind of dropped the ball on something that you really cared about, something that we held near and dear to us. Spirit wants you to come back to this place of meditation to get some peace. It's not that all of these things are really a burden to you. You just feel like they're a burden because I don't know. I just have this vibe that you feel like you're doing everything all alone, like you don't have any help, like you've lost the things most important to you, but it's just not true. You're on your way right now to a rebirth, from being loyal to yourself, from being loyal to Spirit, from not falling into this, place where you're vengeful or spiteful. You saved yourself, and even though we may have lost a little faith in things and people, we still continue to be who we were. Like, you still continue to be yourself. You still stay true to your morals and your ethics. They were still the things that anchored you down and held you down. They're not burdens to you. Like, a good heart is not a burden. It's not. And we need to let that thought process go. A good heart opens up doors for you. A good heart allows you to accept more positive energy in your life as opposed to blocking everything off because you believe that something's going to hurt you. All right, I am going to pull one more card for you. I'm going to pull Starseed Oracle card. It came out before I could even say it. So we have the Blue Flame, Spontaneous Awakening, Activation, Integration Time. This is a card of awakening and energetic upgrades. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, receiving visions and having experiences that are out of the ordinary. In the West, little is known about the process of spontaneous awakening, and it can feel very scary. And we're going through it. It can feel very scary when we're going through it alone. Elsewhere, they can be seen as auspicious experiences, with those going through them being treated with tender care. The blue beings are thought to be activating beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structures. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating a physical kundalini awakening and deeper cellular and DNA healing. Many people glamorize the awakening process. However, in reality, it's much messier and more difficult than most of us believe. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure and how we make sense of the world. This isn't easy. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate, and awakening without integration can leave us feeling very ungrounded. If you're in the midst of an awakening, the process never ends. Treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes you're going through. All right, that's a word. That's a word. So if you're seeing this number 26, it does mean that you are going through a spiritual awakening right now. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that is all I have for this angel number. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter for your daily dose of positive motivation at Queen Spirit 1126. And I will see you guys next time.